Hi friends, welcome back to my session, and in this session we are going to discuss about basic website deployment. So what is the process, how we are going to deploy simple website, everything we are going to discuss in this session. Okay, here the prerequisites is we need a sample code in order to deploy, and we are going to create the app services in Azure portal in order to deploy our website. Okay, so as I already mentioned the steps which you need to follow, you can follow the same steps, whatever the steps which I had mentioned here, then you will able to deploy the basic website. Okay, what's the thing need to done? I will show to you. Just quickly we can go into the lab purpose. Okay, uh, as I'm going to open the Azure portal, portal.azure.com. As I already have the account in Azure, so that's why I had logged in. So if you don't have the account, it's like a Gmail ID creation. You can create your account. If you are the first user, if you are using the Azure for the first time, with the help of your credit card, you will be able to get the free subscription for 1 month. So after that free subscription is done, you will be liable for payment. So pay as you go like that. Okay. So as I'm trying to portal.azure.com, yes, as it is loading, generally it will not take this much of time. It will load as soon as possible, but here right now it is taking some too much time. So we need to check what issue is going on. So again I'm going to try portal.azure.com. Okay, as I try to log on portal.azure.com. So what happened to Azure portal? Why it is not redirecting? It need to redirect immediately. Yes, it's going to log on. So once the Azure portal has been opened, I will show to you how to do the things. And at the same time, we have the free code, free CSS. So here you will get the free templates. So it is generally used for the lab purpose. So for the lab purpose only, I'm going to download. So I think some issue is going on with my internet. So okay, fine. Suppose if you want to download this Neogem or car villa, this is the basic template. So if you just click on here, then you will get the option download. If you click on download, automatically it will be downloaded. As I already downloaded on my desktop, so right now, so that's why I'm not going to download it. Suppose if you want to download, just click on download. It will be automatically download into the downloads folder. Okay, fine. Right now, as I don't have any app services, suppose if you open here, so you can't find anything. Okay, fine. So first of all, for creation of app service, what the basic requirement is resource group. So right now I don't have any resource group with me. So that's why I'm going to create the resource group. So resource group underscore one. Okay. Where I'm going to create, I'm going to create in where Japan East. Okay. I'm looking for Japan West. Yes, Japan West is there. Review plus create. Okay. What is resource group? Resource group is nothing but a boundary. So in this boundary only we are going to create all the things, that may be network, that may be service, whatever the services you have, you are going to create under this resource group only. Okay. Right now I am going to create app service. The app service is used generally to deploy simple websites. Suppose if a developer develops a code, suppose if you want, instead of doing deployment on production, if you want to check as a environment without creating the infrastructure on backend in order to deploy the code, so simply we are going to create web app. This is a service where backend the web app has been created. Okay, and as my subscription is pay as you go, and I have the subscription, I have the resource group, that is rg underscore one and app name. So I'm going to app 3 app. This is my app name. Okay, and right now what I have the code with me, and here you need to select the runtime stack, on which runtime stack you want to run your code. Right now I'm going to select the ASP.NET version 4.8, which is compatible to run the basic HTML code. Okay, on which operating system I'm going to run the web application on top of the Windows OS. So that's why here I am going to select the Windows. Here it is your wish, based on your requirement, based on the environment which you are looking for, you are going to select the particular. Okay, as it is loading, just please wait for some time in order to get loaded. Once it has been loaded, just please select the region where you want to deploy your web app. Okay, here I am going to select Japan West as my resource group as well, created in the Japan West only. So that's why I'm going to create the region in the Japan West. Okay, free tier eligible. By default it will be created, and here if you check here, there are multiple things based on your requirement. Suppose you are looking for some web application in the real-time production, based on your requirement you can check what are the things, what are the available plans are there. But here it is for lab purposes, so that's why I'm going to select the free tier eligible. Okay, next, if you want the database for your application, then here you can click here. You can, here what happened, because of this is free tier eligible, the database option is not enabled. Suppose if you change some premium, here go to database, click here. Here database server also will be created if you have the requirement of database. Suppose if you, for your testing purpose, if database is not required, you can ignore. And what is the engine? Database engine, SQL Azure, it's recommended. Suppose if you want to any other database engine, here you can select up to up to 3 options we have, by excluding SQL Azure. We have the PostgreSQL, we have MySQL, we have Cosmos DB. Okay, but right now as it is for lab purpose, so that's why it is not required for me. Fine, so that's why I am going to select the free tier eligible plan. Okay, database. Next, deployment is continuous deployment is required. Continuous deployment means whenever I have made any modification to the code, it will re-trigger again, and the changes will be displayed to the end user. Whatever the things which I had made, so that will be visible to the end user. So that will be happen with the continuous deployment. Okay, GitHub, I can integrate with the GitHub as well, but right now it is not required, so that's why I just disable. Okay, and basic authentication, choose your basic authentication is required to deploy code to your app. I just enable. Okay, networking, enable public access. Suppose if I turn off the public access, nobody will be able to access my website, but that is waste of my money. But in my scenario, what my requirement is, from anywhere across the globe will be able to access my website. So that's why I just make it on. Monitor and secure, and even for any service if you deploy, you want to monitor, because without monitor we can't know what exactly issue is going on, what the performance is going on. So for every service or for every application, the monitor is mandatory, even though for VMs as well, even though for any kind of services, monitoring. So with the help of the monitoring only, we understand what's going on, what went bad, what went good, everything we can be able with the help of monitoring only. Okay, enable insights, enable application insight, yes. Okay, and tags for automation generally we are using, but right now it is not required, it is optional. Just review plus create. Okay, just wait for a moment until it has been created. Just once it has checked the prerequisites, the create option will be highlighted. So then only I will, if I click the create option, then automatically the app service will be created. Okay, just wait a moment. I will show to you. Yes, just click on create. So it will take some time to create the web app service on Azure. Right now, where I am in the Azure portal. In Azure portal, I am creating the web app service. So in web app service, with the help of the web app service, I had created one web app service. So the code which I had downloaded from the free CSS sub website, that is a provides free templates to us as for lab purpose. I am going to deploy the code into the web app. Okay, so just please have a look. Deployment is in progress. Your deployment is complete. Go to resource. The app3 app deployment has been successfully created. Okay, fine. So right now I want to deploy my code. So where my code is? So I will show to you. So here, this is the code, free canval code. Okay, this is the code which I want to deploy. Okay, this is the code which I want to deploy on the app service. So in order to deploy directly, what I will do, I am going to use the WinSCP tool. If you have WinSCP on your mission, that is well and good. Otherwise, if you don't have WinSCP, just go to here, Google WinSCP download. Okay. Once you open the WinSCP, I will show to you. WinSCP download for Windows 10 or Windows 11, whatever the operating system you are using. Okay. So you will have the option. It is a free eligible, so you don't need to pay any kind of amount for the license. So here you go to the official page. So from the official page, you can download the WinSCP. Once it has been downloaded, just please install the same on your Windows machine. Then you will be able to open the same. So once you open the Windows WinSCP, it appears like this. Okay, and here. So what is the host name? What is the username? What is the password? Just for that purpose, where you need to go in the app service, just go to deployment. In the deployment center, it will be loaded. Just wait for a moment. You have the FTPS credentials, FTPS endpoint. Okay, just copy it and just paste here. Okay, automatically the SFTP here, earlier what it will be SFTP, here automatically FTP will be changed. Okay, and so what is the username? Here is the username. You just need to copy paste here. Okay, what is the password? Just copy and paste here. Okay, so it is connecting. So just wait for yes, this is left side is my local mission and right side is what? The app service. So here I am going to copy the content from my local mission to remote mission. So this is the purpose of Windows WinSCP. WinSCP is the tool which is used to copy the files from local mission to remote mission. Okay, so in the before going to copy the content, what I will do, so here go to overview. So in overview, you have the default domain. So some link has been generated. So if you try to access the link, what it will be displayed? The web app is running. Your web app is running, awaiting for content. So up to now, I didn't add any content to this web app service. So that's why it is not displaying anything or any content. So right now, with the help of the WinSCP tool, what I will do, I am copying the content. Okay, click on one thing, Control A, just drop here. It will take some time to copy the content from the local mission to the remote machine. Once it has been successfully deployed, so the same content will be displayed over browser or internet. This is the simplest way of deploying the code without without having any pipelines or automation. With the help of the WinSCP tool, we're simply copying the content from the local machine to root folder. We need to here just please have a look. Site www.root. We are directly copy paste in the root folder. So whatever the content which is available in the root folder, it will be displayed. So it will take some time. So once it has been finished, we will check whether it has been successfully worked out or not. Okay. So you can check file from C drive assets image from this path. The target is site www root. So we are copying the content in the root www root. Okay. Yes. I think it will be done within a few seconds. Just please wait for some time. Just please bear with me. Because of without seeing the results, you can't understand now what's going on. So right now what I had done, the same content will be displayed here now. So just you can go here and refresh the content. What it is showing? It is showing car page now. So here from free CSS portal, I had downloaded the sample code. The same sample code has been deployed over the Azure with the help of the app service. So as I'm trying to access, if I want to deploy once again, means if I want to check once again, just copy. Here I am getting the option. So in this way, we are deploying the code in a simple manner. Okay. Okay, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the session, and just please have a look on this. So these are all the steps which I had mentioned. So I think these two steps you can ignore. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining the session. We will meet up in the next session with a new topic. Thanks for joining the session. Signing off. Thank you. Bye bye.